From blueprints to real impact, see how the Anthera vision comes alive as we build the next generation assisted living and memory care homes. Reimagined for comfort, care, and connection.
If you've been following our journey, you know we've been on a mission to find the perfect land for Anthera. After realizing the Rancho parcel wasn't the right fit, I kept searching. I went on MLS, Craxi, LoopNet, Zillow, you name it. I scrubbed through every single available parcel to see if there was anything out there that could be a gem. As you probably know by now, I have pretty high standards for where I wanted to build Anthera. The home needs to sit on a land that feels tranquil and calm, a place that offers peace, great views, good food, and great care. That is the kind of environment I want for our residents and honestly for myself one day too. But finding land that's both peaceful and properly zoned, that is no easy task. This is why. If a property is quiet and tucked away, it's usually zoned residential, which means you can't build an assisted living home with more than 10 residents. And if it's commercially zoned, it's often sitting on a busy road, the complete opposite of tranquil. On top of that, the land needs to be at least 1 acre, not too hilly, not in a flood zone, and ideally with utility access. Let's just say the bullseye of this Venn diagram is tiny. We found a few that looked promising at first, but after visiting the sites, it's too hilly, too noisy. This one even had a cell tower right in the middle of the parcel. What? So this got us thinking, what if we could renovate and expand an existing building instead? That's what led us to 315 South Wheeler Street in Cottonwood. Currently, it is owned by Pillsbury Wine Company as their tasting room.
It's a beautiful historic building across from the medical center. Great location. Built in 1918 with that timeless charm you just cannot recreate. We loved its story and character and imagined restoring it, blending old and new, honoring its past while caring for future residents. But then came the challenge. The building sits on beams with an elevated foundation, making expansion costly and accessibility difficult. And since it's on the National Historic Register, major renovations or rebuilds would face tight restrictions and long approvals. So while the location was ideal and the building stunning, it ultimately wasn't the right fit for Anthera's vision.
And just to show how hyper-local zoning can be, Cottonwood Planning told me that this commercially zoned parcel would actually need to be rezoned back to residential to build Anthera. Meanwhile, just down the road in Clarkdale, the town told me the opposite, that I needed commercial zoning. So funny, isn't it? Still, all of this search wasn't a waste of time. Exploring it taught me so much, and getting to walk through a piece of history was definitely an added bonus. For now, our search continues. Until next time, stay tuned for the next chapter of Anthera Journey.